Welcome back to another video, man. Listen, I've been getting a whole lot of messages of people asking me how much it costs to build my P320. So you know what? We're gonna go ahead and go over that. I'm gonna show y'all how to build something like this and how much it costs me. You know what? Also at the end, I'm gonna show y'all how y'all can build something like this for less than what this cost me. Because you don't have to build something this expensive. You can have this same type of build for a lot cheaper than what I did. Mine came to what it cost me because of the parts that I picked. You don't have to do the same thing. You can build something a lot cheaper than this. So you know what? Let's go ahead and get right to it. I've gotten everything written down, all the prices, and also I'm gonna show y'all like alternates on what y'all can do and different parts y'all can put together to build this a lot cheaper than what I built it for. So let's go ahead and get into it. First, gonna make sure this gun is clear, empty magazine. Let's go ahead and do it. We're gonna do, let's see, we're gonna do the lower half and then we're gonna move up top. So first, you're gonna need a magazine, of course. You're gonna need a 17 round magazine. So that's gonna run you about, I say about 40 bucks. I also went with the Strike Industries mag extension. So that ran me 42 bucks. I then did the Killer Innovations P320 mag wheel. That was 80 bucks. I went with the Grey Guns full size grip. I wanted the flush look up front, so I went with the full size grip, and this is in gunmetal gray. This ran me 180 bucks. I then got the FCU with the skeletonized trigger, and that was 350 bucks. I went with the Holosun PID, which was 100 bucks, and that's it for the lower half. Let's go ahead and move up top. I went with the Zev X Compact Slide. It used to be gray. If you guys go back, this gun actually did not start out like this. It started out as a regular X Compact P320, and you know, I changed it up and turned it into this masterpiece. But yeah, I went with the Zev slide. That ran me 441, and that is not a complete slide. So with that being said, you do need to get the completion kit, which is the, you know, the firing pin and all that stuff, and that'll run 100 bucks. So that ran me 100 bucks. Barrel, this is a P320 threaded barrel, X Compact. That ran 183 bucks. I'm actually looking at the price list right now as I'm talking, so bear with me. The recoil spring run 40 bucks. I did the Holosun 508T, $370. I got that off Amazon, I believe. 370 bucks. I did go with the Strike Industries suppressor height sights. I thought they looked pretty cool, so I went with those, even though I don't really use them. As you can see, the front one I don't have in. That one actually popped out when I had this in the X Compact configuration. I just never put it back in. I'm not too you know, I'm not stressing about the sights. Like I said, this is just a you know, a fun range gun anyway, so I really don't need the sights. I kind of want to take this one out, but you know, I don't want to mess up the slide, so you know, it is what it is. Alright, so moving right along, I decided to go with the Strike Industries charging handle. Now, I don't really need it. I got it just to have it, but it does provide an easier way to rack your slide, and you know, I like it. I'm glad I went with it. So that ran me $40. Then the last thing is the Harrington Arms comp. This is the HC 320 FL. I guess the FL stands for flush or flat, whatever it is. It's you can see it's flat in the front, and I wanted that flush look, so that's why I got the FL. The regular version has a little slant. It has, you know, that normal comp slant in the front. So with a full size frame, you'll have a little gap right here if you get that one. So that's why I went with this one, just nice and flush in the front. You know, I really like how that came out. So yeah, man, that's pretty much everything on this gun, man, on this build. So the grand total on this build is $2,096. $2,096 will get you something like this. Now, like I said, you can have something like this for a lot cheaper than $2,000. It comes to $2,000 because of the parts I decided to put on here. So with that being said, let's look at an alternate way to get this same build for a little cheaper than what I did. You know, everyone doesn't have a $2,000 budget, you know, to build a gun. So let's look at a way to get this same exact type of build for a lot cheaper than $2,096. First, let's start with the magazine. This is a regular 17 round magazine with a mag extension on it. You don't have to go that route. This is $80 altogether. The magazine and the extension is $80. You don't have to do that. You can get a regular P320 21 round magazine for $38. So you can go that route and save some money. Now, you don't need a mag well. Also, you don't need a expensive grip module. This is a Gray Guns grip module that cost me $180, like I said. But you don't need to do that. You can get a regular P320 grip module. That'll save a lot of money. So you can go that route. So also, you don't necessarily have to put a light on it. You know, you can save by not adding a light. You know, even though this Hollow Sun is only $100, you know, cheaper than a lot of other lights on the market, and this is a great light. But you know, if you're trying to save money, you don't have to put a light on here. All right, so moving along to the slide. This is a ZEV slide. It cost me $441. You don't have to get a slide that expensive. There are plenty of P320 slides that are a lot cheaper than that. You can probably get one for $250 to $300. So that'll save you. You can also save with the optic. This is a Hollow Sun 508T. Ran me almost $400. You don't have to get an optic that expensive. You can get a Siley Wolf 2 and be fine. Those are great optics. Those are about $130. That'll save money. You don't necessarily have to have sights either. For me, this is a fun gun, a range gun, so I don't have to have sights on this. I can take these off and be fine. You can do the same thing. You can just run it without sights, or you can run it with only sights and no optic. You know, either way, it'll save you money. You don't need a charging handle. This is just preference. If you want to save money, you don't need a charging handle. And really, I mean, that's really about the only ways you can cut corners and still get this same build. You just buy a bunch of you know, the regular parts, you know, and you don't do what I did and go for the, you know, the more costly parts. So there is a way, you know, you can get this build for a lot cheaper. If we were to just add up the alternates that I just gave you guys, it would come to about $1,300. So you can build a comped P320 for about $1,200–$1,300, and it'll be pretty similar to this. So like I said, I've been getting a lot of questions about this gun. A A lot of people are looking into building one of these, and I say go for it. It's a great build, man. It's fun. So, I just wanted to help you guys out and, give you the breakdown and the price list on this particular gun. So man, I hope I helped y'all out, gave y'all an idea of how much it'll cost to build something like this. Also the parts needed to build something like this. Y'all go ahead and build away and make sure y'all post those builds, because I would like to see them. Until next time, peace.